Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I'm WildSparrow and welcome to our TNA save. It's TNA Impact. This is the round 2 matches. This episode is the second round 1 matches for the TNA International Tournament. We have a lot to get through. Also, Bryan Danielson is injured and he probably won't make it the rest of the tournament. So I'm looking for someone to take his spot. So if you got a suggestion for someone who could take his spot, let me know in the comments below, and I'll be sure to check him out ASAP. So let's get this show on the road. We open the show. AJ Styles challenges Joe to put his money where his mouth is, and basically, if he's all buddy-buddy with Jeff Jarrett, how about he faces the real threat, the X Division, himself and Daniels in the main event tonight? And Joe says, alright. Yeah. And in the third round 1 match, Conan defeats Jerry Lynn. Conan moves on in the tournament to face whoever wins the match later on. Conan sustained elbow pain. Alright. Then Conan and Homicide beat Lynn down. It seems like there's a formation of some sort of team, maybe an exchange of sorts between Conan and Homicide. Then Sean O'Haire defeats Abyss. Sean O'Haire then moves on, but he didn't beat Abyss cleanly. Abyss was distracted by Rhino. Sean O'Haire took advantage of that. Rhino probably wasn't even thinking about helping Sean O'Haire. He just wanted to hurt Abyss, because after the match he then gored Abyss straight to hell, challenged him to a match at Against All Odds. Alright, next up we have the tag match that was announced last week. Cheerleader Melissa and Rebecca Knox beat Gail Kim and Kana by pinfall. Cheerleader Melissa pinned Kana. Cheerleader Melissa was the best in the ring. And next we have a stare down between the challenger and the champion. Cheerleader Melissa and Rebecca Knox staring each other down. Then, in about that good heat and decent wrestling, BG James defeated Jeff Hardy in 11-17 by pinfall after interference. They're taunting Jeff, they're saying that, he's not an enigma, he's not charismatic, he's not even that good at all, and he understands why the boys up north would fire him. And this cues the cameras to cut to Sting up in the rafters, basically saying that he's had enough with this injustice and that, he'll be stopping it real soon. He doesn't outright say it. It's hinted at that, Then Brother Devon defeats Chris Harris, El Generico, and Claudio Castagnoli with a submission on El Generico. The face tapping the other face out here. Interesting. That's a very interesting thing. And Christian Cage cuts a quick interview backstage on Jeff Jarrett, saying that he'll be watching the main event closely just to make sure that no shenanigans ensue. And here we go, the main event. AJ and Daniels defeat Samoa Joe and Jeff Jarrett with a pin by Daniels on Joe. After the match, Joe and Jarrett try to beat down AJ and Daniels. Cage makes the save, or tries to, but Monty Brown makes his return to Impact. He's been out injured for quite some time, a 60, which isn't that great. But he's been out injured for quite some time. It's great to see him back. Monty Brown is officially back, and we now know the matches for round 2 of the international tournament. We will have Danielson or Danielson's replacement versus Bobby Roode, and we will have Conan versus Sean O'Haire. Now 2 out of these 4 are injured, so hopefully that doesn't affect us much. So yeah. Oh, people are mad that they weren't on the show, probably. Doesn't matter to me. Anyway, that'll do it for this episode. Hopefully this fixes itself real soon, and I will see you in whatever upload next.